Okay, it's me, Vicpiano, and for today I'm going to show you something special. So this is makosa vamping technique. This is part 3. So I started at a particular technique. Now, before watching this video, if you've not watched part 1, if you've not watched part 2, and you're coming to watch part 3, you may just end up getting yourself confused. So ensure you watch from part 1, part 2. You're going to find it very helpful. I assure you. You're going to find it very helpful. I assure you. Okay, so this vamping technique part 3 is very simple. I'm just going to do some expansion on this last groove we talked about, which is this. Now all these I'm playing are my own kind of, my own kind of creativity that I've created. I showed you in the last part how you can use notes and chords associated with your major scale to do this kind of vamping techniques, chord in between chord. You understand? So now this is what I'm going to show you for now. Now this is called two note solo vamping pattern. It's very essential, 2-note solo vamping pattern. So instead of using full chords, you just use 2 notes. Now the same technique almost applies to the last technique. So this technique, what you're doing is, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this video. So you're just gonna play around the notes of your major scale, which you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very simple. But I use number patterns till 13 because I know 13 is the longest chord we have so far. So I always stop from 13. But if it's gonna confuse you, you can always start recounting from 1 again. So you have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So again, very simple. Pardon my voice anyways, that's how it sounds sometimes. So now if you have full chords on this, maybe you have triad chords. Triad chords are chords made up of 3 notes. You have triad chord, you have 7 chord, you have 9th, you have 11th and 13th. So that is it about chords. I've talked about chords. You go check my previous video, check on the playlist chords and scales. Okay, so if you do the triad chords run on each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The same thing. Very simple. Now what you have to do is take out the last note. So you take out the last note, it's going to sound like this. Now you use those 2 notes for your solo now. So you do something like just the same technique you'd have done when you're using your full chord, but your full chord sounds fuller but more crazier and a little bit more technical. So it's if you're using 2 notes, it's going to sound. So the 2 technique works very fine and okay. But the special thing about these 2 notes technique is that you can actually do a little bit of solo in between your vamping. So you can do something like, it's easy for you to switch instead of doing. So most persons who don't have that kind of speed may actually get confused. Don't worry, let's go straight to the practical so that you see how it actually sounds in real life when you apply it. So something like this. Very simple. Now what am I doing to ensure that when you're using whatever vamping technique you're using, and especially you want to do a little bit of some kind of vamp solo, make sure that your vamp solo is going in line with the progression. For example, I have, you see, so the next one will go while my left hand is going to fall. So I make sure I land on the note or chord that has some ingredients of chord 4. So it sounds right. See, so it must have some relationship with the progression when you're doing this kind of distance, so that you don't go and do off and it starts sounding off. So I'm going to show you one of my own creativity out of it. There are too many creativities, but I like giving you the whole techniques, then you go explore your own creativity so that you don't sound exactly like me. You can sound like yourself. So I like people to sound like themselves. So use this technique and create your own, but I'm going to show you a technique that I've done for my own. I'm like out of my own creativity. I'm just going to show you maybe one or two. So what I did here, I did a little bit cheat code on this. I did some kind of inversion on this same note. So you see the creativity is expanded. So I did something like this. I'm using just this note, 6 and 9. Which is your La and your Re. Then I'm using my Saw and Do, which is your 5 and 8. So I'm just playing around. So you see, that's what I'm just doing. This, if you just play around these two notes, these two chords, it's going to fit in for. It's going to fit in for any progression you're going to run through. Just keep running your progression. Then if you want to go to your 5, maybe you can just decide to do, you go to 5 and 2 notes. That's one secret I've learned about this progression. So you can apply this and see how it goes. You can also do this on other notes, you understand? You can expand it. This is a kind of very secret technique I used here, whereby instead of just playing 2, I did some kind of inversion with this same 2 notes. If you want to learn more on that, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, and I'm going to show you a secret of how I did some inversion. Now, instead of me to play, it's quite easy, but how I did this inversion. Now, there's another one you can do. You can do that. You see, so I'm playing distant notes. This is 6 and 12, 6 and 10, which is La and Mi, which doesn't relate at all. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. When you apply your Western contemporary, this has to do with some secret explanation I can make to you on WhatsApp. Send me a message. It's not for free, you understand? But then you can use it. You can use yours. You can expand. Now, one secret is that if you have a note like this, let's say you have your 3, your chord 3, and your chord 3 has 2 notes like 3 and 5. You understand? You can expand it by playing 5 and 3, 5 and 12, 5 and 10, yeah. So you can do something like this. You have expanded it. Then if originally you wanted to play 3 and 2, so you just do 2. It means 2, since 2 is 2 and 4, you just play. So you're doing it again. So see, very crazy. Very crazy. So you go create your own, but the easiest way and the way I'm showing you this is if you start slowly by slowly with the normal 2 notes, experiment with them. Let's just experiment with them. Let me show you how fine it is. So you don't even actually have to do the overly advanced one like I do. You can use the simple method I've shown you and still enjoy your vibe. So let's go straight to the end of this. This is the end of the part 3. Let's do for part 4. And don't forget to always click on your notification. When you click on your notification, you can get notified on new videos I'm going to upload. So this is going to be, let's do part 4, and part 4 is going to be crazy. I'm going to show you there's something very, very crazy. I want to start showing you some kind of a little bit squabble kind of vamping pattern that is a little bit crazy, something like this. Then we expand to something like this. Then we expand to something like this. That is it. So make sure you watch part 4 of this video. I'm going to play it very soon. Right away. Don't forget to like, subscribe, drop a comment, and tell me what you think and where you're watching from. Thanks for watching in, and let's go.